Hey, what is up, guys? It is Brewster Tizzy here, back again, and I'm kind of bringing you a new type of videos called like NBA Talk. I don't know, I'm just gonna name it that, but it's basically where I talk about certain NBA situations that are going on in real life. So this is not like really a video game, although I'll be showing like 2K highlights in the video, but you'll just see. But anyways, I just want to go over what like a preview of the Celtics offseason this year is going to look like. And there is so many different ways that the Celtics could go. So starting off, this is the day before the draft, so it's Wednesday. So by the time that I put this up, it'll probably be on draft day. But anyways, a lot has gone down, and it's like there's so many storylines that's like going on in the NBA. It's crazy. Like first off, like the Cavaliers, who just won the NBA championship last year and were defeating the championship this year, is on the brink of destruction right now. Like their whole entire team is just one little teeny domino that could fall and like blow up that whole entire like roster. So that is something to keep an eye on. There's tons of reports saying that LeBron might be heading out to either LA Clippers or the LA Lakers next year in free agency. There's talks of Kyrie Irving demanding a trade. There's talks of how before Cleveland was looking really good and they're about to get either Paul George or Jimmy Butler, and then their GM, they didn't like, I don't know what happened really. I think they just said like they just didn't really like fit together too well, so their GM left. So now they're in a place where they were about to get a superstar like Paul George or Jimmy Butler, but instead now they're about to fall apart. And it's kind of funny because they were saying how Jimmy Butler was pushing for a Cavaliers trade to the Cavs yesterday, and now there was like some reports of saying like some Cavalier players are trying to warn Jimmy Butler that he does not want to be in Cleveland long term, because like Cleveland is like really shaky right now. So it's really crazy what's going down in Cleveland. I don't know what's going on. There's so much that could just blow up, and Cleveland could return back to being irrelevant for like another 20 years. But anyways, the Celtics started off really the like frenzy really, and now it looks like Markelle Fultz is a sure thing as being a 76er, and that team is gonna be scary. Just saying, like Joel Embiid, and if Ben Simmons pans out to be what he's been projected to be, and Markelle Fultz, same thing, that team's scary. Anyways, there's tons of rumors going around. Obviously, there's a bunch of Jimmy Butler rumors going around, Paul George rumors going around saying like he might go to the Celtics, might go to Lakers, might go even now Houston servicing as a place. Obviously, Cavaliers were a destination just a few days ago, but now that situation has blown up. But getting into the Celtics perspective, I think what they're doing, or I think what they will do, is keep the third overall pick and draft either Josh Jackson or Jason Tatum. And the reason why I don't think they're going to trade it is because I think that the Bulls' asking price for Jimmy Butler, I think, is just too high. And I mean, they have all the first round picks to pull it off and stuff, but I don't know. I think they're just waiting to see what is going to happen down the line with the Cavaliers and stuff. So I really don't know, but I'm going to say that they're going to keep this pick and draft either Josh Jackson or Jason Tatum. So that's what I'm predicting for the draft. And I think they wanted to draft Josh Jackson number 1 overall, but then obviously they figured out basically that Lonzo was but most likely going to the Lakers at 2, and then 76ers wanted to definitely get Markelle Fultz and draft him number 1 overall, so they basically gained a very high overall first round pick for who they were going to draft number 1 overall. So I think that was kind of a good move. I mean, do I think they could have got more out of that trade? Maybe. And the protections are weird, but I think they're going to draft Josh Jackson. I kind of hope, I like Jason Tatum better actually than Josh Jackson. I just think Tatum is obviously like a lot better like scorer, and a lot better shooter, I should say, because Jackson's shooting can be shaky at times, but I mean, at the most part, like, Tatum is like, I don't know if this seems weird comparison, but I kind of view him as like a downgrade of Carmelo Anthony, like right now, not like Carmelo in his prime, but like Carmelo right now minus like the whole entire like post game, really, because they're kind of the same build. They're basically like semi-athletic, not like super fast, but they can dunk pretty good. They can drive to the hole pretty good, and they can shoot really good. So that's kind of a mini comparison I have for Tatum. But anyways, I like Tatum better, but I have a feeling they're going to draft Josh Jackson from Kansas. And that brings me to a new stage where it's kind of going to be a logjam here. So we drafted, obviously, Jaylen Brown last year at number 3. And then if we draft Josh Jackson or Tatum, they're both small forwards, then that's going to create kind of a logjam, because we have Jaylen Brown, we have Jay Crowder, and then we are also trying to go get Gordon Hayward, who's also a small forward. So I don't know how that's going to affect Gordon Hayward's view of the Celtics if he wants to go here, knowing that he'll probably be getting less minutes, or he'll be playing at a position like that's more uncomfortable to him. Like, the Celtics may be like swapping him around sometimes at like and play small ball and put him at like the 4 spot, or they could put him even at like shooting guard at sometimes, probably. But I don't know how that's really gonna happen and work. And same thing, even if they traded the pick to get either Paul George or Jimmy Butler, I mean, it's gonna do the same thing. So I don't know how that is gonna really work around, and like we'll just see, I guess. But I mean, I think it might definitely affect that the Gordon Hayward race. But this kind of loopholes into free agency now. So like I just was discussing, obviously I think the biggest target for the Celtics this offseason is Gordon Hayward. I love Gordon Hayward myself, and he's a really, really good player. But like I was saying just a bit, that I don't know how this whole entire like small forward situation is gonna work out. And then obviously another target the Celtics have been like circled around really is Blake Griffin, who I think personally is our better chance to land, because I think we're gonna end up letting Amir Johnson go. He's a free agent this year. So if we let Amir Johnson go, he has a horrible contract and he hasn't been playing good at all, really. And we obviously then need a power forward, so might as well get I would say the best power forward out there on the market, unless like somehow Paul Millsap gets available. But Blake Griffin I like a lot. It's just that he's pretty injury prone, Blake Griffin would definitely be a huge improvement over Amir Johnson for the Celtics, so that would be nice to see him. So, I mean, I would love Gordon Hayward to come here, but I just don't see how that's happening. I just could see Blake Griffin more likely coming here. So, that's basically it for the Celtics side of point. I mean, I could go way more into depth about other teams' free agency and offseason and all this stuff, but I just want to do the Celtics right now because they're probably the most interesting team going to this offseason, besides maybe the Cavaliers and Lakers. But I just want to see what your guys' thoughts are on this and all this craziness that's going on in the NBA. Anyways, guys, I think this will conclude this video. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video, if you want to see me do more of these NBA talk things, or I could even do other sports like NFL talk, or yeah, just let me know and share your thoughts on this video and stuff. So thank you guys if you watched this whole entire video, really appreciate it. So if you could like this and comment your thoughts, that would be amazing, and I'll catch you guys later. See you.